These are the notes for August 24th, 2015. We start out talking about the scientific method, which is a logical approach to solve problems. We gave several examples in class of finding logical ways to do things. But the very first thing that must happen is you must have to identify a problem, which is the issue that you have. Hypothesis then is an educated guess, which is solving the problem. The next step in the scientific method is experimentation. Experimentation is actual tests that are done, and your results and data must be kept. Therefore, revisions can be made, which is the next step in the phase, which is a plan that can change to solve your problem. Okay? You've changed the experiment and it will continue to improve until you reach the fifth step, which is then when you're in the theory phase, which is long-term results about solving the problem. Theories are generally time-tested and have yet to have been disproved. In the theory phase, it is very important that we communicate our results. We share our data through scientific publications, through the internet, through television. We are trying to make sure that any scientist out there can take our data and they can therefore move on. Some of the pieces that go into this whole scientific method are variables. There are two things that are two types of variables: independent and dependent variables. Independent variables are things that you control and you change. Dependent variables change, but they respond to your changes. All good scientific experiments would like to have a control. Controls are standards for comparisons. They are not tested on. They're simply there for comparison of the base groups to the experimental groups. The long-term goal of all science is to try and get to a point where you're creating a scientific law. Laws take hundreds of years, and they must have been in the theory stage before that. Scientific laws are different than laws of man because they can be broken. Many people refer to scientific laws as things like rules of nature, like gravity and planetary rotation.